name's Paul Adkins. I'm 41 years old. I started with Punch Gym about 18 months ago. At that point, I came to Punch Gym from a friend of my wife's who she worked with who went through this challenge at Punch Gym. And at that point in my life, I've been the heaviest I've ever been. I was almost breaking 300 pounds. I had diagnosed with hypertension through my military physicians, and very high cholesterol, which scared me with my family history being is that a lot of those things, diabetes, high cholesterol, are things that have caused issues within my past history in my family. So this kind of scared me, scared my wife. So what I needed to find something that worked. I've tried everything. I've tried a diet. I've done crash diets. I've done an Adkins diet. And for the short term, it drops weight because as a man, we drop weight a little faster. And I drop weight pretty quick if I stay with something. But not doing it the right way, I put it on every single time. Put it back on. And plus more, like I said, it was close to 300 pounds, which isn't healthy at all for a man of my size. So I had to find something that would work. And heard about Punch Gym through Todd Simpson. He had a lot of success with it. Said you got to go try this, and skeptical at first because with any trainers, anything with training, you're like they're going to try to change me, change who I am, and so I had to try something. So I came into the gym, and at the time when I started it, we were mobilized for the government. We had stuff going on last year. So I tried to get into it, tried to start with it, did some started with Chris, with cardio and with working out, and it was helping, but it was very infrequent with me because I was out of town a lot. So I was trying to do what I could, and nutrition wasn't anywhere near on the top of my list on what to focus on. So I was getting a little better, and matter of fact, I had my cholesterol checked with one of the flight surgeons back in May of last year, and it actually had decreased along with my blood pressure to an extent, to a little bit. And so that was a positive thing, but still obviously not where I wanted to be. I'd only dropped a few pounds, but I was feeling a little better, and I needed to find that one thing that would spark a change in my life to where I don't have to worry about every day. It was just going to be short term. Am I going to do this and then turn right around and start eating pizza again and ice cream and throw everything to the winds and forget what I learned? So I had some things like I had a PT test coming up with the military, which is big with them right now, and it actually can cause you to lose your career. So still wasn't where I needed to be. I was many inches in my waist and weight where I needed to be. So I said, you know what, I need to do this to spark a change, to spark a definite move in the right direction. So I started in February, and immediately saw some results. It changed the way I ate. Eating 6 times a day, which goes against everything that I think of what you need to do. Eat less, lose weight. Calories in, calories out. So I started eating less than what they told me, and I was losing weight. I was like, no, you're eating too little. You got to eat more. Which again, I was like, you got to be crazy. I can't lose weight eating food. So, but I took for what they said that they knew they were doing. And within that 10 weeks, I lost 34 pounds, multiple inches on my body. I can't remember how many inches, and was closer. I was closer to where I needed to be. Tested with the military, failed the test, but I was closer to passing than I was before. So, getting into it, a few weeks later, I had gotten with Chris and talked a little bit more. I had stayed with the program, got my percentages to close to where I needed to be, and I was able to pass the test that I needed to barrel, and still wasn't comfortable where I needed to be. Chris's program came out with a 24-day challenge, and I looked at this challenge as saying, listen, I need to reset, refocus, redetermine what I need to do to be successful. So I had the nutrition ideas down. I knew what I had to do, and the difference with this one was that there was some other things like some cleansing, some multivitamins, some things I wasn't introducing into my diet that I had been missing, which a lot of the amino acids and things that I had depleted through some of the eating I had done and hadn't done that I needed to put back into my diet. So learning that last piece, putting that together with the major part of it, which is the nutrition and the exercising, I put myself right back at the same weight and body fat percentages and measurements that I was at the end of the 24-day challenge. I sat down with Chris and we set a personal goal between him and I about what I need to do to get to that final level. And it constituted a little more cardio than I had been doing, keeping my nutrition where it had to be. And we set a 2-week goal. And at the end of that 2 weeks, with Chris's help, I dropped 2% body fat. I dropped a couple pounds. I put about 3 pounds on a muscle, and I dropped the measurements around my body to where I'm more comfortable now with where I am. With all that being said, I passed the test I need to pass. My blood pressure is 120/80. My cholesterol is below 200, it's 175. My triglycerides are at 100. My doctor was ecstatic. He couldn't believe the amount of changes I've had in such a short period of time. So, with all that being said, I feel so much better. I have a lot more energy. I look forward to working out. I look forward to doing my cardio. I look forward to eating the right way. And I still have to get that 6th meal in. I just can't figure that one out. But I'll get it. But I still have about 15 to 20 pounds to go in my life to be exactly where I wanted to be. And I can't think of a better place to do it than at this gym, because like I said, I've tried everything. And this is absolutely a life change for me. It has changed the way I think. It's changed the way I think about food. It's changed the way I think about working out. You ask anybody, I hate working. I hated running. I hated walking. I hated doing anything that had anything to do with exercise. But to be healthy, that's part of your life. You have to be able to make those changes, to do those things. Even at first, if you fight it, you find yourself craving it. And it is so much better than sitting on the couch playing video games, eating pizza, and just doing that every day. And you feel terrible afterwards because you just did something to yourself that you could have prevented, and it's not going to go away. Your body is what your body is, and the way my body's made up is that this is something I have to do my entire life and to stay healthy, and I look forward to it. My wife's happier, I'm happier. I just bought pants that I've been a size now I haven't been in 15 years, so I look forward to buying a smaller size, but we'll see how that comes in the next few months. But like I said, I'm excited to be here, and I plan on continuing to do this for the foreseeable future.